I'm here in Miami with who better than Danielle to learn how to scale business, to learn about how to create a system for my business, and all amazing speakers that I've learned so many gems from. And I'm really excited to be here at the beautiful Center for Black Innovation.
I chose to come to Meetup2Millions in Miami all the way from New York City because I wanted to be in an intimate gathering setting with other entrepreneurs who are leading their businesses to success.
I come from a space from the hood, that people say, right? The streets. I always had a mentality of money. Like, I need money, I need money, I need money. When I decided to go vegan and just transition my life, I let go the mentality of the hold and the lock money had on me. Because we'll do the most cruel things, we'll do the most demeaning things for money. It happens, it really does happen. We see it every day. And I got to that point where I said, yo, I have to let money go totally. And when I let money go totally, yes, I still use it, yes, it's a tool, but I don't have that soul tied to money no more. I have a drive to reach my goals.
So on this piece of paper, I want you to start to think about the things that trouble you, the things that you are unsure about for your business, for your entrepreneurship career. I want you to know that that's not moving forward with you after today. I want you to start ripping that paper up and part ways with it. You have a divorce going on. We're not taking that into our future, right? It's over. That's your past.
Growing businesses require that you cultivate and nurture relationships authentically, because phonies ultimately get found out. Right. You can fake it for a while, but ultimately people will grow to know what your heart really is about. So the first rule is to follow up with those that you meet, and the second is to follow through with the people that you meet. And the third rule is to remember the first and the second rule. Follow up and follow through. It's really, 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 really important. But so many of my business relationship grew into friendships because once you discover that you share the same values, it just moves into another space. And then fundamentally, if there's nothing else I learned from my mother, who's been gone for 5 years, always, 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 always say thank you. Show appreciation. Don't make the ask if you're not prepared to say thank you. What are some attributes to remember as entrepreneurs? There's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go with others. And that is essentially what this experience is about.
The internet has allowed us to do is it allowed the world to become smaller, for us to be able to get the information that we couldn't get before, that they were hiding from us. Because think about it, if we knew that we can get paid from life insurance, do you think folks would be going to work? That our life insurance could actually pay us? If we were educated the right way, we knew that if we created an insurance for our children for college, that they would literally have $1 million to go to school with. My son said, Mom, why you didn't tell me I could have just been trading? We wouldn't have had to get student loans at the time. So if we understood how to teach our kids a skill set, because they're taking skills out of the school, because you millennials wouldn't know about that, because some of y'all don't even know how to sew. I mean, it's like crazy to me. You know how to cook, you know how to sew, don't know how to iron, don't know how to fix your car. But they taught us that, and what they did is they took it out of school so you could not create an income for yourself and start a business.
If you have no sales, you have no what? No business, no money, no nothing. So you need sales. So even if you don't like it, you got to learn to love it. Everybody say repeat. This is what I like to call your continuity offer. Subscription, memberships. What can you ascend them after the initial sale? You think that this is called a client experience, y'all. Right? So after they make it, after they purchase, went through the deliverables and all that, what else do you have them to offer? What else can you offer them? Is it a membership? Can they go through the same thing again? right? The key thing with the repeat, right, with the continuity, is it can't be less than what it already is. So if you sold somebody $5,000, you can't sell them on $3,000. You're now hurting them. Because when they pay, they what? They pay attention. So when you're doing the offer, if somebody came in at $5,000, you want to get them up to maybe $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, whatever. It has to always go up because you're raising their belief level at this point.
You want to strategically place into your business something that you stand for. I give back to young people. I go to jails and I talk to incarcerated people. I create programs for when people come home. Once a year, you might give out a scholarship to a school. Anything that makes your heart feel good that you can do without being paid for and that you can invest into, these are things that you can drive great attention to your business. And we're not doing this to get in the press, but the press will find you when you are doing things for other people. Can I get a witness?
One of the biggest things I learned really is creating a mindset shift and being able to leverage credit to fund my business, and again, invest, different ways to invest and diversify my portfolio. I think growing up in my community, we look at credit as kind of like, you want to have good credit, but just keep good credit, leave it there, and not being able to use it, rather to invest, build your portfolio, and build your net worth.
You want to scale your company to like these high number figures so you can be able to hire other people to take off the load from you so you can work yourself out of the company.
So I went to Stanford, I graduated in computer science. I went and worked at Symantec, at the time was the #1 cybersecurity company in the world. I was a senior manager working in their customer response team. But that ceiling started to hit, that ceiling of, Stacey, you too good, and I don't want to get you there. So I decided to become my own entrepreneur. I started QualityWorks in 2010. It's a software development and consultancy firm focused on quality and process automation. And in that time, I started, like many of you, solo entrepreneur. For 5 years, my company, QualityWorks Consulting Group, was one person. It was me. I don't know why I called it group, but I was like, one day, I was getting a divorce and I was like, look, I need some extra money coming up in here. It's time to scale. And I'm happy to say that these are some of my clients, but even more importantly, 95% of the people that work for me look like me. They're black. 60%, thank you. 60% women. I have over 50 employees, and I won the Inc.'s Best in Business in 2020.
Look up some declarations. I declare and decree that every curse that was assigned to my family stops with me. I declare and decree that my family will have mantras and live by godly principles. I declare and decree that cancer and violence and killings will not happen in my community. I declare and decree that I will be the first made billionaire in my family. I declare and decree. So you want to declare and decree in different areas of your life. Business, family, and mindset. I declare and decree. I have a clean heart. My mind is positive. I have a God-centered thought space.